Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what feels right and with what resonates with your life experiences at the moment. Also, I want to tell you that I will put my personal email in the description box below. So if you want my guidance to your specific situation, you can now contact me and I will be glad to provide all the information necessary to purchase one of those messages to you. So Pisces, this week there's a lot of acceptance needed in terms of challenges that you may be going through or that may suddenly present themselves into the circumstances of your life. And this acceptance really goes into accepting your role in that situation and the fact that maybe if something suddenly changes, if something suddenly seems so challenging, there's a deeper meaning and a deeper truth that you need to be aware of and connected with so you can endure the process in a much more uh, holistic way. Instead of trying to fight the circumstances or resist them or fall into a big dark hole of depression and anxiety and fear, try to take the deep dive into your soul, into the meaning of the situations of your life, into the truth behind it, into if whatever suddenly changes, whatever unexpectedly goes in a different way than what you perceived and hoped, maybe it's because it wasn't built in a solid foundation, or it wasn't built in a strong concept, and that correlates with your deeper truths and purpose. So that's why maybe a sudden situation happens to free yourself from it, which is actually the message I was trying to get to. Is it's a week to understand the need of acceptance of freedom. And sometimes we are so blind and so unfocused and so distant from our sense of truth that our unconscious self attracts situations that are challenging and hard and unexpected to make us aware and put us back in motion into the right path for us and our intentions. So the main opportunity for you this week is the Tower. I'm one of those people who actually thinks that the Tower is one of the best cards we can get. Of course, that it never comes with a sweet taste because it means that we will be confronted with a deeper truth, and a truth that either we were in denial about or we were completely oblivious about and refused to see. But if it happens, it allows us to be free. And there's nothing, in my opinion, of course, more important for us as human beings having these experiences to put us in a better understanding of consciousness, of evolution, than to be freed of what is not part of our mission here, of what keeps us from actually um, illuminating our beacon of light, our hearts, into a higher sense. So don't fall. My advice would be if something happens, or if something happens, don't fall into this pattern of negative thinking, of thinking that this is such a horrible situation that you don't know how to get out of it, because the hope is there and you will see it once the chaotic situation rests, and you start seeing how um, liberated and actually relieved you can feel. But for that, you also need to be very patient and work on your sense of trusting the process, trusting that whatever is going on, whatever is happening, is for, again, for the the better sense of what should be going on in your life. So actually, whatever bad situation you perceived is a blessing in disguise. But yes, it's a challenge, and it's a situation that can be related to a business partnership, is what I feel strongly. But any type of partnership that you put a lot of your intention and hope and in creative creative projects together, there could be disruption on this project, or there can be disruption on this team. But it happens so that you can again be much more self-reliant on who you are in the situation, much more self-reliant in the gains that you can alone with your efforts achieve and acquire. And it's a challenge because maybe you were putting a lot of your projections and expectations into the other person or into the other circumstance, that it was in some way uh, codependent with your own efforts. So just keep your mind on your self sense of reliance, of how much you can get on yourself and alone, even if you feel that you cannot, and in terms of your plans, because the challenge is the two of wands and the advice is the queen of pentacles. So just plan, start from the zero, plan again, put your eyes on the horizon, and think about, now that you don't have much of what you used to, you can begin a new project from scratch and be much more of who you are and of yourself in it. And you are able to be pragmatic, you are able to be grounded, you are able to be nurturing into this project. You are self-reliant and you are self-capable of providing the nurturing and the stability and the profitable side of it out of yourself. But you need to plan. You need to start thinking back to the beginning, if this is a situation related to the project, and to trust the process, that everything will be okay and that you are freed from preconceived situations or opinions that you used to have, and now you are getting closer to understanding those preconceptions that don't fit anymore. This truth you are being awakened to. So Pisces, I wish you a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing, and hopefully we'll see each other next one.